So, a surprise to no one. It's been announced that Kenny Omega has officially signed with AEW.
Boo!
Sorry.
What?
No, that's the most upsetting. I can't. It's just upsetting. He shouldn't go to AEW yet. There's.
No, go ahead.
Okay, honestly,
Get into
he's
it.
wasting his time. He needs at least a year or 2 years in the WWE to like legitimize himself as a Mount Rushmore, because he could totally be on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling if he has a great stint, obviously booking dependent and all that stuff. But if he has a short stint, a long stint on WWE, I think that would just solidify the legacy. Look at AJ. AJ hasn't been there that long, and I think he's climbed the charge that much. He's not just an indie wrestler anymore, you know.
Yeah, but with AJ though, it took him years to get to where he was at to go to WWE.
But I'm saying Kenny Omega is past that level. When at least with the internet, the birth of the internet, and all that, I think Kenny Omega is so huge that even WWE couldn't fuck it up, and it would elevate him to
that higher echelon.
Yeah, the gods.
What if he doesn't want to be a part of that? What if he's just like, I'm going to do my own shit, and AEW is going to succeed despite not going to WWE?
Well,
because that would make him even more of a legend.
It would, like an indie legend.
True.
It's like
No, I mean, I
Full
think
on legend. He's
I think
already
they're-
like upper echelon as it is.
Yeah, I think they're past being just indie wrestlers at this point. These guys are professional wrestlers in their marks. Like, they wrestled in New Japan for years and created these perfect personas that like have surpassed WWE, and like you can't help but know who they are.
I
So
get
Good
it.
point.
I get
you
it.
know.
Again, it's my whole.
But I get what you're saying. It would be better if it went into WWE, had like a small little like thing, so that I guess the only WWE people, fans, or they're the only ones that would know. Like they don't know who Kenny Omega is.
No, exactly, and I think like it's my whole analogy and my comparison I've said before about major leagues. Like how if you don't do it on the big stage, i.e. like if you're a great star in MLS, can you do it like on the European stage? Stuff like that. To me, I think in order to cement him as one of the best ever, I think he needs to go to WWE. And if he doesn't want to, that's fine. But I'm saying we all know he has the ability, both on the mic and in the ring, to be that level.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know. I think AEW is poised to not be compared to WWE as far as minor leagues. I feel like they're going to do their own thing, and I'm not going to say they're going to like surpass them. Obviously, WWE is the biggest company in the world.
Right.
But at the same time, you look at New Japan, like their belt, like
They're IWGP.
like
heavyweight.
their titles actually mean something. Where WWE, if you're the champion, it's just like a toy,
Yeah.
It's
And
more
again,
to sell shirts and like more belts.
replica belts and stuff.
Yeah.
But like a lot of I forgot what podcast it was. It was one of the wrestling podcasts. They talk about moments in wrestling, and I think the best place to have those moments is on WWE.
Oh, that's where you're
They
gonna
tell
get
the story better,
By
way,
far.
way better than anywhere else. And I think if Kenny Omega had a little run there, like Ric Flair had a short run in WWE, the '92 Rumble is still a legend because of that.
That's true.
Yeah,
So-
but with Flair though, he was already a legend before he went to WWE.
Exactly, and the WWE part cemented him as like, ooh,
Yeah.
Mount Rushmore.
I guess that kind of gave him that oomph
The
to like
extra.
the very top.
Same with AJ. AJ's a god now,
Yeah.
He's god status.
I think that the AEW thing was kind of like a more bet on themselves.
Yeah.
Like let's do something different. Everyone goes to WWE. Everyone knows that. This is what everyone does towards their highest peak of their careers, and they have that WWE run, and then after that they kind of like fall off, and then they like put over younger talent. And I think that this was more their like, well, we know everyone wants us to do that, but let's just do something different, something that nobody else is gonna see, nobody else is gonna like realize that this is better than what that is.
We'll see. It's a big
So
gamble.
it's a huge gamble.
It's a big gamble, but he did
Legacy-wise.
sign a 5-year contract, so he's gonna be there for 5 years.
Damn, he's what, 33, 35?
Not only that, but if he were to sign with WWE, he would not be a vice president of operations, where he's in AEW. He's a vice president of a company now.
Is that kayfabe vice president, or is he actually in the office?
I think they're all collectively like upper management.
That's what the title is, but we don't know what exactly that entails. I mean, it could mean anything at this point.
It will
Yeah.
look good on his LinkedIn, you know. So.
Right?
It does look good, yeah.
When he goes back to Home Depot.
and on his resume.